Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family. Another day, another player linked to Paris Saint-Germain, and this time it's Manu Koné. In this video, we'll be talking about Manu Koné to Paris Saint-Germain, and at the end of the video, we'll be talking a bit more about Bruno Guimaraes, who I talked about in yesterday's video. First of all, Manu Koné is a 22-year-old box-to-box number 8 central midfielder playing for Borussia Mönchengladbach, and he's French as well. And here are the latest reports that came out about him. PSG has reactivated the Manu Koné track. Exchanges are underway with Borussia Mönchengladbach. Ideally, a loan with purchase option is desired to facilitate the operation. The club is willing to lend a young player to the German club. An interview will take place during this international break between the representatives of Manu Koné and Paris Saint-Germain. The players are aware that it would be difficult to leave Borussia in January, but I would have had the promise from the club that he would have an exit voucher for the end of the season. It's not excluded that the PSG buys the player and lends him for 6 months to the German club. Everything is possible. Campos really likes the player. This is the latest news. Manu Koné, who was called by Luis Enrique to convince him to join the Parisian club. So what we know now is that Manu Koné likes the interest from Paris. I mean, he's a Parisian. He would love to play for Paris Saint-Germain. Lucho likes him and Campos likes him. And this is the perfect trident that we want. A player wants to come to PSG, the manager likes him, and our sporting director likes him. So it's a three-peat. It's a three-peat. It's a triangle that we always want to see. And this is how the deal will look like. Paris will try to put a player in exchange, or Chet and Dor, which would mean the two players will be loaned. Koné with a mandatory option for Paris and Endor with option to the German club for 6 months or a year and a half. Or Ekitike. That would be an exchange with surplus, which PSG would give around 20 to 25 million. So the deal could be like Chet and Dor or Hugo Ekitike being put into the deal. Obviously, Hugo Ekitike, we know what happened in the summer, so I don't think that will happen. Chet and Dor on a loan there could happen. I mean, he's a midfielder. They can get a midfielder. We get Manu Koné. That is very feasible to be happening. So for me, it's all about if Manu Koné pushes to leave Borussia Mönchengladbach, and if Borussia Mönchengladbach are happy with the deal that could potentially be happening. Obviously, if we sell Ekitike to a Premier League club, then we can just use that money to buy Manu Koné. So I see Manu Koné joining Paris Saint-Germain very feasible, and he would be a great signing. I mean, he's a box-to-box, physical, like the only pretty much physical midfielder we have is Warren Zaire-Emery. So adding Koné, to the midfield depth would be really great. And I'm really happy that Lucho likes him and Campos likes him, because this is what I want for every single PSG player that comes to this club, that they are liked from both the manager and the sporting director. And here's the Bruno Guimaraes recent update. Bruno Guimaraes has the same agent as Marquinhos and Gabriel Moscardo. He has a release clause available in favorable conditions, which can be paid in 3 installments. Marcelo Bachelor saying PSG is strongly pushing to sign the player. Tic-tac. And another report, Bruno Guimaraes would like the club Paris Saint-Germain. So what we can take away here when it comes in regards to Bruno Guimaraes is that his agent is probably pushing him to join PSG after already selling Marquinhos a long time ago to PSG, and recently Gabriel Moscardo. Second of all, Bruno Guimaraes likes the club. And third of all, we can actually pay the fee of 150 million euros Bruno Guimaraes release clause in 3 different installments, which could work for both clubs. Newcastle are interested in the idea because they have some FFP issues, and we are interested in the idea, obviously, so that we don't have to pay that amount of money immediately. Because I was a bit shocked, and I was a bit, having a question marks. Do we actually have that money? But now it looks like Bruno Guimaraes to Paris Saint-Germain is a huge possibility. All I would say depends now if Newcastle will accept us paying in 3 installments, and if Bruno wants to join us. But with that report, Bruno likes the idea of Paris Saint-Germain. I mean, who doesn't like the idea of Paris Saint-Germain? That has been it for the daily transfer news. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you guys think about Manu Koné to Paris Saint-Germain and Bruno Guimaraes? I can see both players being signed to Paris Saint-Germain because both files are different from each other. And when it comes to money, as I said, Koné, it will either be a loan or we sell Ekitike and use that money for Manu Koné. So it's a great day to be a Paris Saint-Germain fan. It looks like we'll go for these 2 players, and then additionally a left back towards the end of the transfer window. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this video. The best way to show your enjoyment is by liking the video, subscribe to stay tuned, put on the notifications, and as usual, allez Paris.